I've come to the realization that when you're doing lateral raises, there's no one perfect technique. Everybody's muscular anatomy is different than everybody else. I used to go up to people in the gym who had great delts, and I'd ask them, how do you do your lateral raise? Out of the 4 people that I went to in particular, each one of them had a different variation of how they like to do them. Each one of them had fantastic delts. I've watched hundreds of videos on TikTok and YouTube trying to figure out the perfect way to do side delts. And I've came to one conclusion and one conclusion only. The perfect way to work your lateral delt is how you feel it. I can do it like the next guy, but I may not feel it like he feels it. And that guy may do it like I do it, but he may not feel it like I feel it. This is how I do my lateral delt. A lot of people are going to say that that's wrong. But after I get done doing my lateral delts, I feel a pump in them. There's 3 main ways that I work my lateral delts. One is standing, normal dumbbell lateral raises. The second one is leaning on an incline bench, which y'all have seen, it's in my videos. And the third way is on a cable stack. But the funny thing is that on each variation, the angle that I bring my arm up is different and how I have to do it in order to feel my lateral delt. My wife has to do it completely different than I do it because of her muscular anatomy. In order to not engage her traps, she has to go lower than parallel. She has to go to about right here. Otherwise, she engages her traps. So instead of doing standing dumbbell lateral raises, I have her lean on an incline bench. That way she gets more range of motion. She can come all the way down and all the way out, and she has tension the entire time. So the perfect way to do dumbbell lateral raises or any kind of variation is the way that you feel it in your delt. But there's a caveat to that, because once you first start in the gym, you're not going to have the mind-muscle connection to be able to understand what that feels like to feel it in your delt. So it takes some time. It takes some time of doing them wrong so many times that you start to feel them in your traps. Once you feel them in your traps, understand that your range of motion is a little bit less than that. So you have to come down. If you're used to going up here, then you start feeling in your traps, start coming to about right there. Everybody's different. There's about 1 million different ways that you can do lateral raises. And whichever way works for you is the best way. Thank y'all for watching. Have a blessed day.